What I love about working with an X100 and an X Pro 1 is actually the psychology of it. If you're out shooting on the street or doing documentary stuff like I do, or photojournalism or feature stuff, people don't react to you and the camera. You know, the problem with a DSLR, apart from the backache of carrying it around, is that when you put that house brick up to your face, you make a statement and people react to it, and straight away there are these psychological walls that go up that then you have to try and bring down as a photographer. With the X Pro 1 or the X100, it's so understated, it's such a classic design, it's actually a beautiful piece of design in a retro way, that people just ignore you, and I actually want to be ignored when I'm making pictures.
Well, I don't think DSLRs are a thing of the past. They're a thing for a different type of assignment to what I do. And the work that I do is I work with marginalised people quite often. I've just been in the slums of Jakarta working with the people there. And I find that just having a small camera hanging over my neck is a lot less intimidating than having a large DSLR with a long zoom lens. I find I can work very quickly and easily with the people. They don't feel as if they should step back. They just treat me as somebody that's there with this little camera that they find very comfortable.
The thing I really like about shooting the X Pro 1 at weddings is it's not as intimidating, putting the camera up in front of my face, than one of my digital SLRs. So in times where I'm trying to create images that are a bit more intimate, or trying to get something a bit more vulnerable out of the bride, when I hold up a big massive camera, they freak out. You know, if you have a 85 or 70-200 on, it's big and scary. But having just a smaller, littler camera, it feels like a friend's camera, or the camera the size of camera that they're used to.
Having a zomo shot, walking around, you know, just taking a few quiet snaps here and there is really cool. Then I might bust out another camera, and as the day progresses, and then I find also through the location shoot, it's another perspective, it's another camera, it's another frame that I can use, and also I might give it to my second shooter to wander around and take a few snaps.
Just recently I was out shooting at a place called Sugarloaf Rock, which is near home. And normally I would go somewhere that's fairly safe. I'd have my big gear and I'd be tripod the whole thing, but I wanted to get a different angle. So because it's such a risky place, there's a bit of climbing involved, I decided to get take the X Pro 1 out, no tripod, and just go climb over the rocks and get to areas that I couldn't get to. So in that respect, it means it fills a bit of a gap. I can get shots that I can't normally get, with other cameras.
When you're living out in the desert with the Maru people, there is just no background noise. So the shutter of a camera going off, just carrying it around, in the beginning it was obtrusive, but after a while they became used to it. But now